Good morning. I'm called Ashimwe Denyse, a student at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm going to talk about the project which is called Psychology at Work, and this project is among Associate Degree of Arts projects. So I'm going to summarize the videos that are in this project. The first video is for Brendan Burchard, who talked about the secret of happiness. A motivational author who claims to help people attain their goals through common sense solutions. So Brandon emphasized much on his opinions to intimidate people in building happiness by their own efforts or using common sense solutions. He used numerous opinions to support his statements. For instance, someone should evaluate the past, the present, and the future. He should predict what should happen, the good things that would happen in the future. He should see the past experiences, the past things, good things that happen, to give him the efforts that will reach to the good things that he wants to achieve. So he should also focus on the present, that things, you should see the things, good things are happening in his or her life. So he also said a person who does not anticipate good things to happen in the future cannot maintain the happiness for his life. So he gave out different opinions, that a person who check his life, how he's living. So you check first the health, how he's maintaining his health, whether he's eating a balanced diet, whether he's doing the exercises to maintain his body, the fitness of his body. He should also think of the relationship around him, how he's living with different people, how he's working with those people, how he's maintaining his happiness and the happiness of others. So this will help him much to maintain his happiness in his life. So this person should also think spiritually. So if the person thinks about the blessings he's having in his life, the blessing that he's having, whether he is having a good family, there are people around that who does not have a family. So he should also maintain that in mind. So the person should also think the blessing that he has, the blessing that he's having a good job, the blessing that he's having friends around him, the blessing that he's studying today, or the blessing that he's having a good job. Yeah, all these will help him to maintain his happiness for life. So coming to the second video for Sonja Libon-Miski, a professor at University of California, Riverside, who claims that being kind to others can increase people's happiness. Sonja used scientific facts through different studies she conducted about what someone may do to gain happiness in a certain period of time. Like, for instance, if we want happiness for an hour, you should take a nap. Like, if you want happiness for a day, you should go fishing. Like, if you want happiness for a year, you should help at least someone. So she emphasized on like helping someone, like the importances of helping someone. Like, he said that if you help, she used a quote of a president, U.S. President Bush, number 43. She said that the benefit of helping somebody is beneficial. So when you help somebody, you gain a lot from it, including happiness. Sonja highlighted the study was made where the participants were instructed to help to conduct the acts of kindness in per week, 5 acts of happiness per week, like in 6 weeks. So different, for instance, the some of the acts that they conducted, someone should buy a book for his brother. He may also, some people they visited the grandma who is sick at the hospital. So they also an act of helping. The act of helping others is is what she taken as a good act. It's not a duty. So she said that helping others is not a duty. It's something that you do out of your, it's out of your heart. You're not obliged to do it. So it increases happiness in you that you've done something great in your life. So so coming to the kinds or types of stress, I've been working on them to in my handbook, like instructing how, showing how the employees may manage stress and different stress. So these types of stress are, like, according to Healthline in 2017, there are two types of stress. So one is acute stress, which comes as a result of immediate actions that the body cannot resist, but they trigger the fight or flight response. People who normally face this stress are said to be short-tempered because their bodies react quickly. So these people are always in a hurry. So if like he's late for a work, like 5 minutes, he may be stressed directly. So if something happened, like an accident happened, he can also be stressed directly. So another type of stress is called chronic stress, which is a long-term stress. This is an acute stress that is developed uh, for a period of time. So it's like if you had something in the past that you don't have money, like it's, if you face like you lost a job in the past, it may affect you, and you were stressed like in the past, you will be also affected in the future. Like you face poverty for the whole of your life. So this may develop chronic stress. So coming to once I was like to my past experiences, I had different experiences in life. So I sometimes face acute stress. So this acute, like once I was given work to do at school. So I was supposed to submit this work very early, like before like submit it maybe I was supposed to submit it at 7. I remember at 7, but I submitted it 10 minutes after the submission. So I was very much stressed because the time limit when I was not able to submit that work. So I kind of developed acute stress. So sometimes sometimes I use my self-efficacy to reach when I had my self-efficacy to predict a good life in future, based on the skills that I have and the skills acquiring here at Kepler. And I hope that these skills will help me to get a nice job in the future. So I also become pessimistic sometimes about myself, that if I don't get my master's degree, so I may not be qualified for that good job. So I don't think in my own capabilities or own abilities that I can get a good job. So this is all about the summary of the videos, the types, so, and the comparison of those videos. So thank you so much for your attention.